I'm Lawrence, or Sprocket, and I've been homeless a lot of times in my life, but the longest period was from 2000 until 2011. My homelessness came down to the fact that I had no family support and very little community support, and I just ran out of work and just had no money. And anyone can become homeless, you know. Amazing thing is, I've sat on the street corner and drank with barristers and doctors, and they've all become homeless because something's happened in their life where, out of fear, they've just run away. On the streets, you work on fear. You know, you use fear as protection. You become aggressive because you work out that if you're aggressive to people, they'll leave you alone, and that's all what a lot of people want. You know, they're that full of shame, and you feel that down that you don't want to be recognised or seen. So many people who are homeless have a mental health issue, and it's undiagnosed many times, and it is classed as a drug issue or an alcohol issue. You know, that's just a symptom. You know, they're taking the drugs or the alcohol to try and survive through whatever grief or whatever they're going through at the time. It's a sad case when you've got no assistance and no support, and the services that do assist and support are so stretched that they're unable to cope with the demand for people who are homeless. When you're homeless, the last thing you're thinking about is looking for a job, because to do a job you've got to be reliable and consistent, and they're the two things that are missing when you get down on the streets. You end up spending most of your time looking for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and a clean set of clothes, and assistance in bedding or whatever, or trying to find somewhere to live, and that could take you all day. So looking for a job is the last thing on your mind, and yet it's one of the first things they try and force you into when they do see that you're homeless, is get to work. They believe, when I know it's not, that's the answer to the problem. And so many people who are homeless get given a house and go back onto the streets to live, because it's easier to survive and get 3 meals a day and a shower on the streets and get services and assistance and support with their environment than it is once they've moved into a residence, where a lot of those services instantly you're not allowed to have. Homelessness, has got to be attacked by, in 3 areas: the physical, the mental and the spiritual. If you're carrying a spirit of grief and depression and downtrodden, then it doesn't matter what you do physically to support that person. Their mental state is going to be affected by the spirit, and they're not going to be able to sustain it. So, I believe that, the services in Canberra really need to start looking at all 3 at the same time, not, we'll help you with the housing first and then we'll help you with your mental state. Now, if you help with the housing and the mental state and work on them together, the spirit will rise itself.